Hi, my darlings. Hi, my loves. It's your girl, Queen Lisa. I'm here today to reading for you all. Hope you guys are doing well. To all my new and returning subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a seat. You do. Sorry, I was putting on my bracelets, but if you do like the content that I share with you all today, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, also hit that notification bell so that you be notified each and every time I do upload. And without further ado, we're gonna jump right on into this energy. Sagittarius, I'm so sorry it took me so long to get back to this table, honey. But I was really trying to get here, but my job was really irritating me this week. Like it was irritating the hell out of me. And I ain't want to put that energy into y'all reading, so I just like let me wait till my day off. I can sleep well, wake up, and not have to be pissed off first thing in the fucking morning as usual with these people. People! Anyway, y'all first card out is release, surrender, purge. So y'all are releasing something. We about to see what it is. What y'all got going on. Those broken pieces of you, you're gonna heal those broken pieces of you. These pieces of you that people thought that they just had together. You know how when people think they got you figured out, and just like, oh yeah, we got them right where we want them. You're releasing that shit. Whatever power they think they have because of whatever scar that they have left or whatever trauma they have caused, they're weaponizing that against you. You're releasing that shit. Yeah. So the Decepticons that they used to send that would prey on those very traumas and shit like that, that shit ain't working no more. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my maybe it was something in there, honey, child. Standing up right. Let's see. These cards, because I done shuffled them so long they won't stand up no more. Alright, we're going to put them down here. Forget it. We're going to still put them out. Okay. So yeah, whatever Decepticons they were sending your way to play on those broken fragmented parts of you, you cut that shit off. You let that shit go. Yeah. And so if anybody's gonna approach you, they're gonna have to come correct. They're gonna have to be sure of themselves, they're gonna have to love themselves, they're gonna have to respect themselves, they're gonna have to know their worth, they're gonna have to have expectations of themselves, not only other people, but themselves as well. So yeah, forget that shit. Yeah. They're gonna have to be walking and talking in their motherfucking truth. I'm tired of these motherfucking pump faking ass people coming around lying and manipulating and all that shit. You like, when is all that shit right there gonna end? You ain't got time for that. Every time you turn around, somebody is on this Decepticon ass bullshit. Like, that shit is, it's just, enough is enough. You see what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers don't know when enough is enough. But you calling quits before anybody, you know what I'm saying? You like, I know when enough is enough. And I know how to exit. I know when I done had enough. And these people don't seem to have had enough of you, enough of toying and playing and deceiving you, but you have had enough of it. So you letting them know, like, bitch, this is how you got to come or don't come at all. Because I'm in my true divine feminine energy. Yeah. And see, Decepticon behavior they was displaying, it was to keep you from getting to this point, to keep you from standing in your true divine feminine power, your energy. So now that you have made it to that point, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. In this picture, if you look, it looks like he's grabbing for you. pull you back from the truth. Like, he's trying to stop you. Like, hold on, wait a minute, don't go. The truth, the real truth. Like, yeah. I don't know. That's just the energy I'm getting from that. Yeah, because you going to start seeing these Decepticons as Decepticons instead of your aunt, your cousin, or whoever. You feel what I'm saying? But all this hurt, pain, lack, and suffering, being by yourself, being emotionally distorted, being the one everybody kick around and kick on and play around with that nobody respects, that shit is over with. Yeah, it's gonna have to be kind of quick because my son's talking about I need to go pick him up because he don't feel good. I'm so tired. Every time I try to do something, there's always something. I just sat down. I ain't even been sitting down 10 minutes, bro. He gonna wait, bro. For real. He gonna wait because he went out this door. He feels just fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that boy. Then he gonna wait. He just want to be at home because his brother's at home. Anyway. Yeah, that vanity, that pride, that external people energy, partying, being the center of attention, all that shit, whole life shit. That damn, they mad because you didn't take part in that. You might have did that. Everybody had their time where they was outside, time to be alive, partying, playing and shit like that. But it did not become a lifestyle for you like it did for them. And they're just like, what makes you so different that you didn't want to embody the culture, that you didn't want to be like us? Who are you to make us feel small? It's like, bitch, y'all come from broken fucking homes and y'all glorify that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, you're not about to make that my reality. I don't want that shit as my reality. That shit ain't cool, bro. Like, that shit is disheartening. Yeah. Yeah, these are air sign females that try to make you go against the grain of yourself. Like, they try to make you go against you. They try to make you feel bad for being you. Get the fuck out of here. These people is stupid. How you gonna make somebody feel bad for being them? How you gonna make them feel bad for being the way God created them to be? Having certain characteristics and attributes that they're lacking, but you got, and they're jealous, and they want you to feel bad about it. What the fuck for? Yeah. And they would send or purposely try to hook you up with the worst nigga in the group of shit, like you doing something and you just got the worst one, and you freed yourself from all that shit, bro. These bitches would purposely set you up with the worst nigga in the group because you was the prettiest one, and they wanted you to be damaged, so they would put you with the most nastiest one out the friend group, and then you're fuck around and turn this man into a real nigga, get him out that dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? And they just be amazed at how the traps that they set for you don't work. You feel what I'm saying? Like, maybe when this man leave you, he might return to his old ways, but he did not treat you the way they thought he was gonna treat you when they set y'all up. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't abuse you, do all that. He wasn't perfect. You had turmoil, but none of the things that they thought he was gonna do to you I'm sorry, can't even talk, that they heard, not even seen, but heard that he do to other females. That's why they chose him to set you up. That's why they chose to set you up with this person, because they're like, oh yeah, this would be perfect for her, you know, blah, 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 blah. No. That shit wasn't gonna work. And you was getting messages, signs and synchronicities about all this shit. You knew what these hoes were doing. That's how come you knew how to handle this masculine. Yeah. And now it was a harvest that you reaped in August. That's what it was after. Like around August time, you might have been popping. You might have had certain shit going for yourself, certain shit going on, and they wanted a piece of that pie, and that's why they set your ass up, because they wanted to take from your harvest. Whatever you was doing, whatever emotion you had going on, they wanted it. But see, you woke up and you were going through a spiritual awakening, and you remember who you was, and you didn't have to allow access to these people, to have access to you, because you realized, hey, I'm downing myself to fuck with you. Like, I almost lost sight of that. I am fucking letting down my standards to fuck with you because I normally don't fuck with people like this. It's like I'm fucking with you out of empathy, out of sympathy. You know what I'm saying? Hoping you'll pick up on some real shit and turn your life around. But for you to come around and think that a motherfucker sweet, a motherfucker bring behind the ears and shit because a motherfucker gave you a little chance to fuck with a real one, that shit behooves me. That shit, I cannot. That shit gets under my skin. It's like, if you really know how I felt about you, if I was to really open up my mouth and tell you how I felt about you, you would not feel so highly of yourself to come around me. You probably wouldn't even want to come around me no more because you'll be like, damn, like this bitch ruthless or she mean or whatever. Like, nah, motherfucker, because I'm going to tell you how I really view you as a human being, whether you agree with that shit or not. And then I'm going to really tell you why the fuck I fuck with you. So then you can understand my character a little bit better because clearly you got that shit fucked up. Because you're thinking that I'm fucking with you because I'm dumb and slow. And bitch, that's the furthest thing from it. You're the dummy, you're the slow one. Because you're taking the opportunity and you're wasting it because you want to be a fucking Decepticon. So let's talk about it. And that's what they don't like. They don't want to talk about it. They want to fight about it. They want to shoot about it. They want to stab about it. They want to poison you about it. They want to drug you out. They want to set you up to get beat up and jumped and all kinds of other fugazi ass bullshit. Rob your ass. All this shit. Take your man. File false reports on your ass with CPS and shit like that. Like, that's how they want to get their lick back by trying to destroy you, because if they don't destroy your character, then you're going to keep right on going over their head. You're going to keep right on surpassing them. You're going to keep right on just, you know what I'm saying, being better. And they don't like that shit. So they had to find ways to try to, like, knock you down or whatever. But you are going through a higher self-activation right now. And these people are trying to stalk you. And they're trying to watch you. They're trying to see what you're doing. But they can't. They're being blocked from intervening with this healing. And right now, you're healing your inner childhood wounds. You are going deep down within and healing that child within you. So therefore, those wounds, like I said, and broken parts of you will never allow you to let these type of people in your life again. Under no circumstances. You won't even really catch yourself having feelings for these people. Like, whether it's genuine feelings or sexual feelings. Nah, fuck that. You won't even pay these people no mind. You will eventually stop attracting these type of people in because you've healed those parts of you, so you won't be attracted to those type of people no more. They won't try to come towards you. Not to say other type of broken people won't come your way, but these type motherfuckers won't. Lord have mercy. These cards. Let me hurry up so I can go, y'all. But this masculine, he's going through this awakening as well. It's like you're triggering him with this awakening, your counterpart. And he is working on breaking these toxic patterns and shit that he hasn't bound himself to because he's going to fall from fucking grace and shit. He's somewhere in the corner thinking his motherfucking thoughts, trying to recalibrate his shit, trying to get his shit together so he can be more like you and love on yourself and love on himself and get his creativity back and reset his intentions so he can attract some good shit in his life. Lord have mercy. This fire sign people and they feel him. Yep. There's a fire sign that is confused about how you're getting something, some type of love. They may be confused as to why you're still attracting in your divine masculine when they was the ones who set it up to not happen. That's why they're confused. That's why they deep in their feelings. That's why they upset about it all right now, because they put certain spell work or cast certain spell work to make sure you wouldn't meet your divine masculine. But your awakening, your higher self awakening that you're going through right now, the spiritual awakening, is causing your masculine to wake up as well. And he's remembering who you are. He's seeing you in his dreams. Very nostalgic about the memories y'all had in the past. Because for some of y'all, y'all have already met this divine masculine, but y'all have been separated for a while because y'all was not growing. Y'all was remaining stagnant. Y'all was holding on to the bullshit that was suffocating y'all and putting y'all in this fucked up ass situations. Y'all finna reunite. But this bitch wants you not to be ready. Like, she wants you to miss your mark so you won't be ready. She wants some type of limitations, something that she did to you to hold you back from being ready, having your heart open to this divine union. It's like some type of trauma that she caused you. She's hoping that it has you so broken that you won't be healed in time to receive your divine masculine, and you'll miss out on the opportunity. But you have changed. You let that shit go. You dropped that baggage. You ain't got but 2 bags, honey. All that shit that they try to put on you and weigh you down with, you let that shit go. And you had the courage to grow and glow and move the fuck on. Yep. And these Decepticons is guilty because they tried to sabotage this shit, working with the enemy. And now you distance yourself from them, and these people really seeing you as friends at the end. Like, they really want to fuck with you, but you can't. They can't, because you done found out what they was sent in to do. You done found out that it was a Decepticon, and now they mad. Now they suffering and lack, and they doubting the friendships that's coming around them because of what the fuck they did to you. Yeah, now you're solid. You're building a solid foundation for your structure, your destiny, your dynasty. Yeah, you've completed these toxic ass, draining ass cycles. You evolved. You changed. And you are cold and detached from these fake ass, phony G baloney ass people. And you're these Decepticon ass masculines that cause all this distortion in the past. It's like, Yeah. They want to come back in and they want to apologize. Because you can see they bullshit. You can see all them and all their bullshit like they're naked in your eyes. And they don't like that shit. Yeah, now they gotta unplug from their facades and beliefs and look at the man in the mirror. And look at all the fucked up decisions they done made and done did. Not only you but other people. For fucking money. Yeah, now they in regret. They gotta face the shit that they fucking did. They knew they was wrong for that shit. Yeah, they wanted you to be a hoe, but you refused to conform to that bullshit. You healed those wounds that had you in that energy or dating people in that energy, and you nurtured yourself and you healed and you broke through this shit. You had an epiphany up from this shit, especially this masculine. He went through a time in his life where after he did you wrong, y'all been in this separation, he been getting his ass handed to him by a controlling ass wench. And now that he's ready to heal, he know who he need to get right for, and he's waking the fuck up. And he's realigning himself so that he'll have something to bring to the table when he come knocking at your damn door. Yep. Because the ancestors done told him who the true alchemist is, and it's you. And it will be unity and transcendence between the both of y'all. You have balance between your light and your dark. You are sturdy. Yeah. So don't come in there with that conflict and that disharmony and that bullshit. Because it ain't going to work. You're not going to disturb this chosen one's peace. That's what this masculine has to understand and realize. At no point in time can he ever revert back to that triggering, disharmonizing as behavior. No. No matter how motherfucking attracted he is to you or whatever, if he even has the slightest intent in his body to do that shit again to you, God will never allow this man to have access to you again. Period. And he know that. So, in his time of regret and depression, He gonna have to figure out what the fuck he gonna do. Is he gonna keep riding the fence, or is he gonna make a decision? Because the divine feminine is waiting on you. Waiting on you, divine masculine. And, you know, you keep right on, it's gonna be a fucking stalemate. Because divine feminine is steady growing and going each and every day. And your time frame is getting short, your window is getting smaller. Okay? So if you want to rekindle this passion and this chemistry while it's still there, you better figure it out. And then also, again, this damn conflict that's in between y'all could be this motherfucking controlling ass wench that don't want to let him go. She done did her motherfucking job, but she don't want to let the shit go. You see what I'm saying? She don't want to let it go so he can go on and be with you. She wants to hold him in this position longer than what her job was to do. You feel what I'm saying? She only had a certain time to learn this man a lesson. He learned this lesson. Now she don't want to turn him loose. And now she's going through her spiritual awakening. Now she's going through the dark night. She's going through the shadow period because she got to heal this shit. Because she taught the lesson. Now it's time for her to learn the lesson. She's like, she want a return on her fucking investment. And see, she got shit fucked up. That's not what she was there for. Now, it's finna be an ugly split between them. She finna get dropped like a motherfucking hot potato. And she gonna have to start all over again. She gonna have to start it from the bottom. Now we here, yeah. Now she gonna have to start all over again because she didn't want to let the shit go. When it was time for her to let the shit go, she want to go out with a bang. So God gave her what she wanted. If she had let go in due time, she wouldn't have had so much recouping and recovering to do. And also divine feminine amongst your awakening and starting over from all this shit with this masculine, because even though y'all weren't together, you still felt this turmoil and shit that he was going through spiritually, telepathically. Y'all was still communicating to each other, so you kind of suffered along with him, and it didn't feel too well, but it also triggered you to heal certain things in the process. So it was a good and a bad thing. And once y'all come back together, it will be wish fulfillment. This offer will stand. You feel what I'm saying? But if he ain't on the up and up, this look like a motherfucking dirty offer. Let's see. Yeah. See, what he thought was wish fulfillment wasn't. He got with a broken ass female who came in and caught and wreaked hell in his life. And now he want to come bring you an offer in that same energy. And he can't. Until he balance out his karma and clear out this debt, he ain't gonna be able to come back to you. He gonna have to grow the fuck up. Yep. In the summertime, this shit might have happened, or he gonna grow up in the summertime. Yep. See, he gonna lose, this masculine gonna fuck around and lose his second chance with you. Because he gonna take too long and he gonna be replaced by somebody that's gonna bring you stability and harmony and go with the flow with your ass. Yeah, and help you, you know, get to your north node. Even if though you're doing the work to get there yourself, this person's gonna help as well. Yeah, this is your answer to your manifestations. This fucking replacement. Yeah, you're going through a rebirth this winter. Yep. And in divine timing, your replacement is gonna be right there. But right now, you need to fix the broken pieces of you. So therefore, you can be present and abundant and show gratitude when this divine masculine arrives. So, my darling, my loves, these are the messages that I have for you all today. And until next time, my darlings, peace.